Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of The Keys of Marinus, entitled The Snows of Terror. And we're right up to 10.4 million viewers for this episode, which is pretty damn impressive. I'm still here with John Gorrie, William Russell, Carole Ford and Ray Cusick, and here we are on the snowy wastes. How was the snow achieved in studio, Ray?
I think it was,
Scattered from above,
it was a long time ago, but I think it was polystyrene granules.
Please, sir, can I answer this one? Jabolite.
Oh,
Jabolite is a trade name of polystyrene.
It's the same thing.
Yes, same
right.
thing.
Okay.
Brilliant. Snows of Terror.
I love the music here. It's really kind of icy music.
Yeah.
Someone
Very
actually
eerie.
singing over it, isn't it?
Yes, it's a steal actually from Vaughan Williams' Symphonia Antarctica, where he has a sort of wordless chorus, and it's the same sort of thing. I bet Norman Cape had listened to that a few times. That's the great Francis de Wolfe.
Absolutely. Terrific.
My ex-husband used to represent him as an agent.
I thought you were about to say he was your ex-husband.
No.
There's the usual plaster logs.
Yeah.
They're not real logs. They're made of plaster and painted. But the trouble is the paint wears off.
Francis de Wolfe was actually rather like his character in real life. I mean, he was sort of fairly imposing. And you sort of didn't take liberties because he was so big.
You knew when he was in the room.
Yes, you knew he was
Yeah.
there. No question. He didn't have to do anything. He just had to stand there and you thought, oh, help.
But he wasn't often lured onto television, was he, Francis?
No.
I mean, he was more or less totally audio.
Really?
I
didn't know
think
that.
so. I mean, it is a wonderful presence.
Yeah.
Yes,
on-
it seems
on
to
the
be a
screen.
face that one is very familiar with.
Wonderful.
Did he do movies? I simply don't know.
Would you say Brian Blessed is his modern
Yes,
equivalent?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, he could be Brian Blessed's dad, almost.
We're getting an education here on how to cure frostbite, which is rather good for the kids, in case it was a cold winter that year.
Well,
There was
poor old
supposed to
William
be
is still dressed in his Chinese
Yes.
Yes.
nightie.
Barbara's got a jumper, yes.
There was supposed to be an educational element in these things, wasn't there? So maybe that was just a tiny little snippet of it. Who knows?
Was it tricky in the heat of Lime Grove Studio D to have to pretend to be freezing cold in the boiling?
When it was boiling hot.
Yes.
I don't remember that being a problem, no.
I guess it's called acting. But did you look forward to stories when you had a thinner costume? If you had to be done up in furs or something, that must have been appalling under the
Don't
lights.
mention furs.
Sorry.
A very bad experience of furs on Doctor Who.
Really?
Yeah, oh yes, the caveman episode with its nasty little critters snipping me.
Oh, yes.
I'm wondering if actually, considering how the BBC wants to save money, I wonder if the furs we have in this are actually the same furs.
Wouldn't be at all surprised.
They look familiar.
No, Daphne Dare was a great lady and she would have insisted on fresh furs, I feel sure.
So another challenge for you in this episode then, Ray? A completely different location again. We'll move from
Yes.
jungle to
Yes.
tundra.
Yes.
Yes. It's coming back to me slowly.
In some ways, this is the simplest set, and in some ways the most effective because it doesn't. It's a hut's a hut, and
It's
it
a hut,
shouldn't
yeah.
be very big, and it isn't very big, and therefore it really looks like what it's supposed to be. There's no
Yeah.
question of you needing more space or it
No.
should be grander, and I think it's very effective.
Such a big man, Francis. I imagine they probably had to actually make clothes for him. I shouldn't think that they had anything in stock his size, would you? Huge.
Huge. He was huge. Yes.
And strong, too.
We sort of get into slightly alien territory for Doctor Who in a moment, when it almost is implied that Francis DeWolf's character tries to almost to rape Barbara, which is
Yes.
it's very subtly done, but it's quite disturbing when you've got someone actually coming on to one of the companions.
I love it when
Is that a tricky thing to have to handle, John, for children's television?
It would have been had I been aware of it at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, I can only think that if I was aware of it at the time, I would have been pretty careful. But my memory is that it never crossed my mind, frankly.
He says I have to fatten you up. Like the three little pigs. Yeah. Hansel
Possibly
and
that
Gretel.
means to eat. Cannibalism.
Oh,
Which is worse.
Oh, now there's the shots of the wolves.
Oh, beautiful, aren't they?
Library, it says.
Library.
Yes.
I'd rather have a wolf
Library
than a
wolves.
hood any day.
Library wolves, but very good.
They weren't there on the set.
Right.
Robin, of course, is dead of cold because he's got nothing on his
Nothing on
legs.
his legs. Those got little hot pants on.
just his thong.
His thong is still there, but he's
The
got
thong
nothing
of
on
terror.
No, the awful thing is, I think that if I had been aware of what you were saying, Clayton, about him coming onto it, I slightly wish that I had known it. I might have played it up a bit, even a bit more than it is.
I think at least he sort of plays it for that anyway. He's sort of
Yes.
being very predatory towards Barbara, which is a bit unpleasant, really.
Maybe he just wants a housekeeper.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
He could do with one.
I think you've got it sorted, Carole. That's it. He wanted a housekeeper.
I wonder how difficult it was for Terry Nation having to come up with a completely different location each week. To go, well, I've done jungle, I've done snow, I've done this, I've done that. It must be
I should
tricky.
think impossibly difficult. And the next two episodes are both courtroom, so that's again different. But
Did he have freedom of choice, or was he told to write about a specific quest?
Well, I know that this was an emergency story because another story
Another
fell
emergency
through.
story.
And they got Terry back because of his success with the Daleks. But I think this was entirely his invention. They gave him free rein to do whatever he wanted.
So what was the one that fell through, do you know?
It was a story called The Hidden Planet.
The Hidden Planet. And was that done later on?
It was never done, no.
Never
It
was.
went by the wayside.
Because The Edge of Darkness was... No, not The Edge of Destruction was one of those fill-in stories.
Did it ever feel to you guys? I mean, being the actors, obviously you got the scripts each week. Did you ever feel like there were people scrabbling around in the background trying to desperately fill stories, or did it all seem quite smooth to you?
No, it never felt smooth. What do you think, Russ? Would you say that was smooth? It was always a mad scrabble.
and also alteration. I mean, David Whittaker, who is I think the script editor, script editors on the whole, I mean, not necessarily just on this, but on everything. When you had script editors sort of making alterations almost up to the very last minute,
yes, I remember.
and suddenly rushing in one day and saying, look, they can't say that, or they shouldn't say this,
That's right.
and can you get them to say that instead? And sometimes you had to do it because there was obviously a very good reason for it, but it was very difficult for the actors because they would have to suddenly discard something they'd sort of got into their brains and put in something else, which at the last minute is quite difficult to do.
But also, I mean, I seem to remember, I don't know about you, Russ, that sometimes something would have been written for me as Susan to say, and quite plainly she would never have said this or behaved like that. So I had to make mention of this, so that would have to get changed. You know, but
Yeah.
it was very last minute, the whole thing. It was a huge scrabble to get it done.
Well, didn't we used to spend the first day reading, didn't
That's
we?
right.
The first
The
morning,
script-
and Verity
script
was
reading.
there, everybody was there.
Yeah.
Dennis was there, and we were arguing
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
points like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask
But
about
in a
the
sense-
rehearsal period actually? Because was it done? It was done in a army drill hall.
Very
or-
wet army drill. Do you remember how it
In the
was?
Uxbridge Road.
We had
I
buckets
I
around.
think it was leased to the Irish Club. So there was a sort of faint smell of Guinness, wasn't there?
It was very far from the television centre, which was probably quite nice.
Our acting was accompanied by ping, ping, ping as the raindrops pattered into the buckets.
The luxury of television.
Absolutely the glamour of it all.
But that's quite common to a lot of television rehearsals. I mean, we used to do at church halls before they built the Acton Hilton, which was this rehearsal block in Acton. We called it the Acton Hilton because it looked like the Hilton Hotel. One always rehearsed in funny grotty church halls at the back of beyond in various suburbs, and at least this one was near the television centre. So whereas, I mean, I've had to go as far out as Merton to rehearse in my time, which is quite a trip.
Yeah, that is quite a trip.
Actually, Ray, where were you guys based? Were you at the television centre?
At
or
the
was it-
television centre, yes. In the block opposite on the other side of the ring road called the Design Block.
Ah.
That's right. That's right. We went over there. I remember that. Yes.
Did you have a
Yes.
snoop round?
Yeah.
That's actually where initially, before they had finished building the actual television centre, the round building, that's where everything was based.
Yes, it
because the
was,
design
yes.
block went up first.
Yeah.
Because I can remember as an actor going to see, going out for a part to see Stuart Burge for a part in a play, and. Actually, he wasn't even in the design block. He was in a van in what became the design car park.
Yes,
He was
right,
in
they
a
were,
porter cabin.
yes.
So that's where it all began, in a sense.
That was
building.
the big shift from
Yeah.
Alexandra Palace
That's right.
down to the television
Yeah,
centre, yes.
yeah.
I did hear that the rehearsal rooms at Acton are being sold off.
I think they have been sold off.
They have been sold.
I think so, because I passed it the other day driving up to Oxfordshire, and I have a feeling I saw that it was now something else.
Oh, yeah.
It was great fun. I mean, I loved rehearsing there because you didn't lose everybody
No, it was
at
Sidney
lunchtime.
Newman's baby, those rehearsal rooms.
Really?
Yes.
It was a very good
He,
idea.
he wanted them.
Because you, in a funny kind of way, you kept everybody stayed together because you would break for lunch and everyone would go up and eat together, and it helped the feeling of cohesion in rehearsals. Where sometimes, if you were out in a church hall somewhere, people would disperse to pubs or whatever or restaurants, and then come back and they hadn't been together over the lunch break. Whereas at the Acton Hilton, you more or less stayed together.
So was it 4 full days of rehearsal for each Doctor Who? Was it
Yeah.
Monday to Thursday and record
Yeah.
on the Friday?
Well,
That's
the
right.
Monday didn't
Yes.
get much rehearsing doing because it was
You were
full in script
rewriting.
bits.
Yeah.
And was that enough, do you think?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, we did it. What do you think? This is a finished result.
Yes, but but yes, it was almost enough rehearsal. When you think of what happens now, when things aren't rehearsed, but then of course it's all on film now, so it's not quite the same thing. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for half an hour, 4 days. It's not too bad.
Yes.
For longer plays, for the 2-hour plays, one would have 3 weeks, but for half an hour, it's not too bad.
Oh, that looks a bit dangerous,
Ah.
Carole.
Yes,
That's nothing to
I
what's
remember
coming up
this because
next.
I think it's the one and only time that Verity took me aside in the studio and she said, "Look at that, what are you going to do about it? It looks terrible, doesn't it?" The thing is, I'd run out of money and I'd borrowed that scenery from another programme without checking the drawings. And it was meant to be rock, and it wasn't. So I said to Verity, "There's nothing I can do about it, really. All I would suggest is that you take the lighting down and tighten the shots
Are you
or
talking about the
something."
walls? I think they look great. I think they look really
What are
icy.
you talking about the bridge, Ray? That
The scenery behind the bridge.
The walls.
well, it's just black, wasn't it?
Well, it's meant to be carved rock. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like rock.
It looks like it's covered in ice. It looks good.
No, I think that's all right.
That looks pretty good. I mean, there seems
Yes,
to be
that
different
is,
areas, but that seems to
That
look...
is tough paper over chicken wire covered by cellophane.
Because the shine really works, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It really
See,
gives
I mean,
you...
I think that bridge really gives a sense of height without us ever being able to see that it's probably 2 inches above the ground.
Oh, it does look dangerous. It looks like I'm a celebrity. Get me out of
Yeah,
here.
it does. And this is called crowding all the cast onto a tiny ledge and making sure they're all in shot and just saying, you've got to all stand very close to each other and no argument. He's in a bad mood.
I'm not surprised.
Was he ever in the gold rush with Charlie Chaplin?
Very probably. He should have. If he wasn't, he should have been. It's a great face. Lines like "what a fool I was" seem to occur an awful lot in these stories, because if people don't behave extremely stupidly on occasions, then it rather brings the thing to a halt.
He really must be freezing in there.
You would think so, wouldn't
No,
you?
he was boiling.
I think we're about to meet the terrifying ice soldiers.
Yes.
Oh,
It looks like a
Oh,
horse.
now this
doesn't
is
it?
very
What?
interesting.
yes, it does.
Ah, what was that? There was something moving.
Slightly
behind
juddering
the-
there, yes.
That's quite good.
It's very like a sort of cinema adventure serial, this story, isn't it? It's very, from danger to danger to danger. It doesn't let up.
I think that's the big difference between these early series and the present series. The early series, you went on and you had a nice cliffhanger at the end of every episode, which I think is missing from the new series.
Also, of course, I mean, now it can be a pretty slight story because you can dress it up with the most amazing technical tricks, which, of course, we couldn't begin to do.
Mm.
It's an amazing concept, this, isn't it? These
Yeah.
ice warriors. Brilliant idea.
How do you know they're dead?
I must say, Arbitan did hide those keys in very difficult to reach places.
How did you
Well,
know
it was a
where to
tricky
hide them?
episode.
Yes, I'll just put this one in a solid block of ice guarded by ice soldiers.
Why not?
If I need to go and pick it up later on, it'll be fine.
Nice bit of plumbing there.
Yes, the plumbing's good. I like. You see, I like this because it's sort of it's every day. You understand things like this. This is about my level of technology. You see, I can understand about pipes and things like. Actually, that's rather a beautiful line. I hadn't heard that before. Iceland, where's Iceland in our own country, far
Yeah.
away? That's rather beautiful.
It was the ongoing theme, wasn't it, of these early stories, that you were desperately trying to get home.
Yes, home, yes.
Although by this stage, everyone seems much happier together, the TARDIS team. So there was a lot of unpleasantness at the start.
These are the things that collapsed with me on them, weren't they?
In studio?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Had a very nasty fall, like I'm prone to.
What would health and safety
Are we-
say
are we-
about
They
that?
wouldn't know.
Are we talking an accident here, or was this in the story?
Accident. No, accident.
Accident. Yeah.
Before they collapsed in the story.
Were you hurt, or was it...
I was shaken, but not stirred.
How high above the ground were they, Kat?
It was a few feet.
Was
A
a few
few
feet, was it? Oh.
Yes, it was.
So was this whole set built up on a rostrum then to allow there to be a drop
Yes,
ray?
it was, yeah. Not very high, because if you've got high rostrum, you need a crane
Right.
camera, a mounting that can take the camera up.
The ice soldiers are melting. I love this bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Go on, run.
The terrible trouble is that you can't tell which actor. I mean, I would normally be able to identify the actors, but I can't tell you which actor that was playing that ice soldier because you can't really recognise him.
I bet they were all saying that to their
Good
families when they
costumes,
watched
aren't
it
they?
that
They
Saturday.
really are good costumes. Now, you think in this next scene I'm acting my socks off. I'm not. I am really terrified because I've just fallen on the blooming things. And I don't want to do it again.
Why are you putting your gloves on?
I'm not putting gloves on. I'm pulling the rope
I thought
bridge.
you were putting your gloves on.
No, I'm
They're
pulling
trying
a
to get
rope.
the bridge
I've
back,
got the
aren't
other
they?
side of the rope bridge, which
Oh,
I'm
I see.
taking across in my brave little way, so that the others can get across.
Ah. Well, William is fighting an ice soldier. This is where you fell when
No,
we did.
this is after I'd fallen, because you broke it.
Yeah.
You broke filming and came back again. Did it again.
Yes, you don't look very happy.
I wasn't. But I carried on.
Yes, you see, you had. This is good. This is all, lots to do. Brave little girl battles against the.
Like the trooper I was.
Yes, absolutely.
I really do think those walls look great, Ray.
Yes, they do. I like them.
Go on, Susan.
You can do it, girl.
Oh.
Yay.
You've got there.
There you go, Susan
Thank you,
saved the
Altos.
day.
I have to say, I think the rope bridge looks a great deal more dangerous than the ice line.
You almost tripped over it, didn't you, Russ?
I did.
You did trip over it. You almost
Yeah.
fell.
Very good.
I think it looks wonderful. I think it's wonderful that it looks so flimsy and that it works. I mean, because.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Good riddance.
It was obviously very high up.
I do think their reaction now is quite priceless.
Yes.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
Where's he gone? What's he got there?
it's got all of
Keys,
your
keys.
travel
Oh,
diaries.
the
and
keys. I
your-
thought it was food he had.
Why is he so frightened of them when he wasn't before? I ask myself.
I guess because there's so many of them now.
Oh, I suppose, yes.
But he's frightened of the ice warriors coming, isn't
Oh, yes,
he?
they're on their way down
Well, he
the
is
road.
now, but he didn't know that before.
But he saw them coming through the door.
Oh.
They left the door open.
I love your face there, Carole. Your little scheming little face going, almost like she's got a plan
A cunning plan.
to back
He's
him
been
into
killed
the...
through the door.
Yeah, it worked. You see, it worked.
It's quite grim, isn't
Yeah,
it?
nasty.
But that one of the woods was killed through the wall. It obviously is something that happens in this neck of the woods.
On Marinus. Not a place to go for your holidays.
They've gone. There's no one there.
An extreme dream place, perhaps.
And here we are somewhere new for the
And
cliffhanger.
again, the music setting the scene.
Oops.
I didn't see him make contact there, actually.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
That's what's known as a mistake. It does happen. I'm very sorry about that. That's my fault. I plead. I should have done it again, but perhaps it wasn't done. Though the angle wasn't right. If I'm sure it isn't the fault of the actor. If I'd been at a sharper angle, you wouldn't have seen that he didn't make contact.
Well, I expect you'll get another chance to do it for the recap next week.
Oh, good. Oh, that's all right.
So I wouldn't worry too
Reshoot
much.
next week. You think?
Yes.
Good.
We'll have a look when we get there.
That's such a huge cabinet for such a tiny little thing, isn't it?
Well, it's a very important thing. Isn't
Ah,
Thing, isn't it?
like the Koh-i-Noor or something.
There we go. That was episode 4. The highest rated episode of this series.
2 to go.
Yes.